like main insecurity for guys? It's probably height. What do you think the main insecurity for girls is?
Okay. So I never had this before, but now it's that I'm too skinny. Cause like I
definitely body image.
I never had that. Like I always just like liked being skinny. Cause I just am skinny. It's genetics. I've always been like skinny.
Right.
But people would literally comment and be like, ew, like you're really into pancakes, or like she's literally skin and bones. Like just like all this stuff, just commenting about how horrible my body is and how basically like acting like it makes me less of a person. And I just would read those and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, so now you're like insecure about being
and
skinny.
people like are like, you don't eat, or like all this stuff. I'm like, I eat. Like
yeah, no, she eats. She eats.
Yeah, and like, or say like I'm underweight. Like I'm at a perfectly healthy weight for my height. But yeah.
So you'd say
it's probably because
I'd say it goes both ways though for girls, like skinny and being overweight.
100%. Yeah. I mean, I'd say there's more.
I feel like it's less overweight now.
Yeah, because there's so actually
because
no,
the body
I disagree. I think that people, especially girls, have become more successful and effective at suppressing feelings of insecurity over their weight because there's been such a societal push towards body positivity. But at the end of the day, it's always going to be there deep down, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. This is my favorite way of putting it. If you're a girl and you're dating some guy and he goes and cheats on you with a thin, wide-hipped, nice boobs, nice ass supermodel,
rocket,
you are going to be jealous as fuck physically of her. If he goes and cheats with a fat girl, you're going to be jealous in the sense that your boyfriend cheated, but you're going to be like, even if you're the body positive type, you're going to be like, that's definitely a downgrade, you know?
Yeah.
And the fact that
nothing wrong with fat girls though, you know, there's some rocket fat girls, dude. I mean, Ashley Graham, yo, shout out Ashley Graham. You guys go look her up on Instagram. Do you know who Ashley Graham is?
No.
Insane rocket.
But there's ideal proportions for a reason.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is go look at old Greek sculptures of men and women, and you'll get roughly what the ideal man and woman should look like. And these are not societally based. I mean, there's some things. Have you guys ever heard of back in the day, Chinese women used to wrap their feet really tight? And that's definitely society based.
Wait, for what?
Because it was
like they want small feet.
They wanted small feet, but like weirdly small.
Wouldn't they like crunch the feet?
Tiny feet. Yeah, they'd crunch the feet and they'd bind them tight and keep them like that, so the foot bones would get all fucked up. It was really gross.
I watched like a documentary on that in school. Disgusting.
I think I have seen that.
So there's definitely biological attractiveness, then there's societal attractiveness, and you know there's certain things like I guess maybe you could say earrings are more societally attractive,
but or like hair length, something like that.
Right, sure. But in terms of how your body is shaped, that is biologically attractive. And for example, the reason guys like wide hips, doesn't have to be super wide. I like kind of in between, but the reason guys generally prefer wider hips is because women that have wide hips generally are better at like giving birth properly, you know? And anytime there's a biological root to anything attractiveness based, you can't just beat it out of people. They're always going to know, even if they're going to be good little servants and say body positivity and being fat is okay. At the end of the day, they know it's not attractive. It's simply not.
Yeah, but it's
all on preference.
As long as you're comfortable in your own body, really doesn't matter. But it's like also you should try to make an effort to be like healthier than you are, whether or not you're obese and be a little less obese, or like you're super skinny and then be like a little less skinny. You know?
Right. Well, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be confident in your own skin. I think that's fine. I'm just saying don't act like other people should find you attractive for it.
Yes, exactly. Or like shaming, you know, like I'm not shaming you if I don't want to fuck you or if I don't want to get with you because
you're fat
or you're super skinny.
Not my fault.
Yeah, that's not my fault. That's just not what, that's
it's just biology,
bro.
dude.
It's like if I don't want to fuck this dude, then it's like that's my preference, man.